Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of JCT Tv Entertainment News. Opening the show today with a little bit of a sad note. Sylvia Browne, celebrity psychic, died on Wednesday, November 20th, 2013. She was a self-proclaimed psychic medium whose fame is known worldwide. She was often a guest on the Montel Williams Show and also appeared in Unsolved Mysteries, according to CNN. She was the author of 50 books, and 22 of those books were on the New York Times bestsellers list. She is best known for Journey of the Soul, which sold millions of copies. Our prayers go out to her family. 50 years after John F. Kennedy fell victim to an assassin's bullet while visiting Texas with his wife, people at home and abroad pause Friday to remember the 35th President of the United States. President John F. Kennedy's daughter, Carolyn Kennedy, who is now the U.S. Ambassador to Japan, commemorated the anniversary of her father's death privately. They didn't offer any further details in regards to Carolyn not attending the Arlington Cemetery service that they had. In Arlington, Virginia, the only surviving sibling of JFK, 85-year-old sister Jean Kennedy Smith, laid a wreath at her brother's grave. She was also accompanied by 10 Kennedy family members who then prayed and left roses on the grave before leaving quietly. I would also just like to mention, it's a great documentary that I saw, Ethel Kennedy. It's called Ethel. Ethel Kennedy, she was married to Robert Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1968 and the younger brother of John F. Kennedy. But this film goes into their lives and really invites you in to see what really went on and how much love that the two brothers had for each other. And it left such an impression on their family and especially their children's lives. You can catch this documentary on one of your local cable channels, and I believe you can even catch it on Netflix, but it is really something for you to see. Also in the news, after 7 years, Outkast may finally unite. Andre 3000 and Big Boy are reportedly in the talks to share the stage together again. They're supposed to hook up at Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in 2014. And the fans can't seem to wait. Now, I want to talk about what's at the movies this week. There's a lot of talk about this movie, The Best Man, which is Best Man 2, called Best Man Holiday. I hear it's a really great movie. Both men and women is giving this movie really great reviews. I think it's something you may want to check out. But also at the movies is Thor 2, The Dark World. If you like action, please check out this flick. And also, Catching Fire. It's the sequel to Hunger Games. If you saw part 1, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy part 2. And Lenny Kravitz is in it anyway, and he is really fine. And the costume designs are really hot. Last on my list is a really great film. It leaves a tremendous effect on a lot of people who have already seen it. It's a movie about it's called 12 Years a Slave. It's about pre-Civil War in the United States. Solomon Northup, a free black man from upstate New York, is abducted and sold into slavery. Please go see this movie. I guarantee you will leave the theater in a different frame of mind. And I also want to say that when it comes to movies, I know a lot of you like to stay with what you know, but take a chance and go see a movie that's out of your comfort zone. And I think you really might be surprised. Now, this week's top 10 songs for November 2013 on the 23rd of November. Coming up at number 10, this is her first time on the top 10 list. We have an artist by the name of One Direction. They're coming out with the hit song called Diana. It's coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, last week it was at number 6. It's Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Coming in at number 8, and it was at number 10 last week, is called Let Her Go by Passenger. And now at number 7, it was at number 9 last week, Demons by Imagine Dragons. And coming in at number 6, and it was at number 8 last week, Wake Me Up by Avicii. Coming in at number 5, and it was at number 5 last week, we have Roar by Katy Perry. Coming in at number 4, and it was at number 7 last week, we have Timber by Pitbull featuring Keisha. Coming in at number 3, and it was at number 3 last week, Counting Stars by One Republic. Coming in at number 2, and it was at number 1 last week, we have the song Royals by Lorde. Coming in at number 1, and it was at number 2 last week, The Monster by none other, Eminem featuring Rihanna. And that's it for our show today. That's your week's top 10. I thank you guys for joining us, me, Shadiya, but stay tuned. Coming up next is the Entertainment Roundtable with JCTV. We'll be right back.